Disclaimer. Please be aware that the following video may contain disturbing or inappropriate content and language that may not be suitable for all audiences, including children. The purpose of this video is to educate and inform parents and communities about the potential dangers that children may face online, and to provide insight on those who may cause these dangers. It's important to note that the individuals depicted in this video are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and should not be harassed or harmed based on their actions as depicted in this video. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into another video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on those notifications so you guys can be aware when we upload new videos. All right, guys, this was a interesting one because, so you guys remember, let me start with this. You remember that scene in 8 Mile where Eminem's in the rap battle with, I think, Papa Doc, and he just disses himself, and basically Papa Doc has nothing to say. He's just kind of like, well, you just, said everything I would say. It's kind of how this one went. So when I approach him, and these guys know instantly when I approach him what's going on, and they know that they're being caught, and they just start admitting everything and agreeing with everything, basically. Just saying, yeah, you're wrong, you're right, I'm wrong, this is disgusting, I'm way too old to be doing that, and then it kind of leaves me, with no idea what this, I have nothing to say now, because you're pretty much just agreeing. Usually, these guys lie, and I break them down till, they stop lying and start telling the truth. He just kind of was like, yeah, you're right, and you're gonna see in the video, but it's just it's kind of hard to have a conversation with him about it. I don't really know what to say, and then I'm just like, all right, well, and then a lot of times if you see that I'm kind of just stalling, that's exactly what I'm doing. If I'm just reading something or kind of re-asking the same question, I'm just waiting for the cops to come, because at the end of the day, that's the most important part. But if you can get them to, start opening up, that's obviously great to, expose them even more. But yeah, check this video out, guys. Definitely interesting. Tell me what you guys think at the end of the video. Thanks.
Is that one of the ones where we're good?
And what color pants are you wearing?
What color pants? Khaki pants. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. He's walking around the Walgreens right now to go in the front.
What'd you say?
He's walking around the Walgreens. He's going in the front entrance now.
That's fine. And are you on the east side of Wawa?
Yes.
Or the west side?
The east side.
You have to go to the front side, though. This door's not working.
The door's not working in the back? Oh, the door's not working in the back, so we gotta go to the front. But yeah, we're gonna be on. He's parked on the back side.
He's parked on the back side. You're parked on the back side.
Yeah.
But you still have visual of his vehicle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Stay with the vehicle until the police can get there. Are you able to see the license plate?
Yeah, we already got the license plate. And his vehicle is parked on the east side, and
Okay. And you know him as Shane?
yeah.
And what's the name of your organization?
561 PC.
And what is the name of the organization that notified you?
PvP.
What's that?
People.
E is in Echo.
People versus Preds. PvP.
let me know if you see him.
Get back. All right.
Let me know when you see the police or if you see.
All right.
Okay. The sergeant's now advising that if you don't go to the Walgreens, then we're not gonna respond.
Oh my god.
He's saying that you need to go to the Walgreens, like you guys had discussed before.
Well, the guy.
Okay. Well then. All right. That sounds good. That sounds fine. All right. We'll see him there. Should I do it? Hey Shane. Yo Shane. What's up, bro? Listen. I don't want to have to get law enforcement involved. I don't want to do nothing stupid. I'm not trying to make a scene in front of people. I know why you're here. Listen, I just want to have a conversation, or I can have, we can have it go that way. That's all I want. Is kind of figure out if you're a threat to what
I'm
the
not,
case is.
really. I knew that this was gonna happen.
What do you know? What did you know was gonna happen? I just want to. What's this?
What is this? I'm not a threat to Jesus Christ.
So then what? Okay, so if you're not a threat, like I said, I'm not trying to make a scene in front of people. We're not one of those groups. I literally want to make sure that this is nothing more than some online banter. But first, obviously, I got to figure out why you're here, right? So why are you here?
Look, honestly, I felt bad for the.
You felt bad for him?
He told me that it's hard being gay.
Yeah. I read the chats.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
sure.
So you felt bad for what though? Like you so that
If I
means
could be a mentor, I'm from New York City. I know what it's like.
oh, so you were maybe kind of wanting to help him out.
Yeah. If I could
And
be a friend to him.
But can you see how I could get a different understanding of that reading this?
Of course.
So then, it wasn't just being a friend. And that listen. Let me just let you know how this
I'm
goes.
not
The organization
saying I'm innocent.
the organization I work with that monitors the online activity, it's basically up to me when I send it off to him. I say, listen, I think Shane is coming here kind of online banter. I don't think he was serious. I don't think it's a threat. It's up to them. But if not, then they're gonna send it off to law enforcement. But here's the deal. I just need you to be honest with me because if you're honest, and then it makes me feel a lot better knowing that all right, this guy. Because what if a 13-year-old gets in your truck? If a 13-year-old got in your truck, what do you think would happen?
Yeah, that's awful.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So, why would you come here to put them in your vehicle? I mean, like,
Is it air?
is there more than is it more than just wanting to be his friend?
No, I really wasn't gonna go home with him.
You weren't.
No,
You're just gonna hang out in your car,
I was gonna hang out here with the kid.
or you weren't gonna leave?
No, he was not gonna go in my car either.
You weren't gonna let him in your car.
No,
Why is that? Because I read in the messages.
because he's
No, I get that, but in the messages it said like.
sure. I'm talking to the kid.
And are you saying that stuff just to kind of like to get him to
Yeah,
to feel comfortable?
yeah. I was not gonna go home with.
But don't you think that's a little bit even more alarming if you're saying that you just said that to get him here,
Sure.
but you didn't mean it?
Sure.
Have you
It
ever
was
done?
wrong on me.
You ever done this before?
No,
What kind of made you? What made you up for this one?
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, tell me. That's why we're talking. I want to know, like, was it the fact that this is an innocent year-old that you're thinking maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Is that kind of what was in your thoughts a little bit?
Yeah, felt bad for the.
But I know there's different. Listen, we like protecting, and you're saying that you felt bad for the. But what is that like? When I read the messages, if you would have felt bad, and then I read this and it said, okay, yeah, that backs up what he's saying. He's saying, hey man, you probably shouldn't be on here doing this, or you need a mentor, or whatever the case may be. But it's not exactly what was said. Why after he said he was, why would you even?
Yeah.
No idea?
What's wrong with me?
It's wrong of you?
Of course.
Then why would you do it? Like, you seem like a smart guy, so then why are you, like, so... If you're this intelligent, why would you make that decision to do this?
Bad choice.
And you're telling me this is just your first time ever?
Hell. Hands down.
And
Promise.
you can see how this is weird when I'm reading you're asking for naked pictures, like, you're asking him if you could breed with him. Come on. You think that's right to ask a 15-year-old? Is it urges you can't control? Like, what is it? And then you went on to tell him, like, you're like, because you asked him how tall he was, and you said, well, we're going to be uncomfortable in my car. Right? And then when he told you
that was earlier today. Of
Yeah.
course, that was wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah. But then you still, you know what I'm saying? Still showed up. You still, and you went. You brought condoms, lube, you know, like that
I don't
stuff.
have any of that.
So you weren't gonna bring any of that,
I don't have it because I didn't intend on doing anything.
but you told him you would.
Yeah.
Why'd you tell him that? To make him feel safe?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? See how it's like a problem? And you're telling me that you've never ever once, no history of you getting with him.
Swear on my mother.
Then why tonight?
I don't know.
Like, why? There's got to be a reason. Like, what about him made you say, you know what? And do you really mean it when you think it's hot that he has with other guys off Grindr, like a 15-year-old? No.
No.
Like, you see, like, the problems here, and you wanted to breed with him. That's you get what I'm saying. That's the biggest.
Sure.
That's the biggest issue here, because I don't think they're here for us. So. But what's the
Guys,
like,
seriously?
you gotta realize how much of a threat that this is if a got in your vehicle, right? Just don't look at them, Chris. Like, that's not our goal. Our goal is wanting to know. We want to find out. That's my whole point with this. I want to find out. And you said, and you told him, I don't like in my car. So what was the plan if you weren't gonna go in your car?
Nowhere.
You weren't gonna go.
How many times do I have to tell you that?
Well, then why? Well, I don't understand that though. Like, I'm reading this, and you said when he said that his dad, you said your dad works nights. It's always random. You said, okay, so how do we know we have 12 hours? That's 12. Yes. Okay. How do you get the Wawa?
Trying to get him comfortable.
So it's like him.
No.
Well, then,
Christ.
well, think about Shane. Think of how
I
I'm looking at it.
understand.
Well, then what else do you
And
call
I'm telling
it?
you that I've never done this before.
So what else do you call this type of behavior though? You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So what else do we call it?
A bad choice.
But
It's not behavior because I've never done it before.
you've never done it before,
No.
ever.
Ever.
I don't. Yeah, they weren't here for us. Were you talking to him on the phone when you pulled up?
Yeah. Well, when you stopped me, I was talking to him.
What was he saying?
Nothing. He was keeping me on the phone. What do you think?
And
You know exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably him now.
No, that's my roadside.
I mean, you see how this is like dangerous, right? Like how, like what should I do if you were in my shoes, and I'm trying to help this organization protect against online.
Look, I'd be doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah, I think they're the ones causing the problems. I say we walk over here, because I'm not trying to. Yeah, that cop is pulled out front. I mean, it's hard for me to understand how you wouldn't be considered a threat, and you're saying that you've never done this before, but then the things you say, because you knew it was wrong. You told them, like, I can get in big trouble for this. And why could you get in big trouble?
Because I'm 43 years old.
And you shouldn't be meeting a year old, right?
Look, I've never done this before. I live with my parents, okay? Like, I'm barely working. Like,
As a,
right, okay? Like, this is, like, not what I want to be doing right now, okay?
but you decided to on 11 at night, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, okay? Like I said, bad choice.
Bad choice and
Everything.
And then, I mean, you're pretty much like I'm reading this and it says you want to take my big and my loads. Why do you think that's okay to say that? No.
It's not.
Like, you see the problem?
I see it.
Like, it just doesn't. What do you think? How do you think we should handle this? What do you think our next steps should be if you were us and you caught a guy coming to me at
Look, I mean, I don't know. What do you usually do?
Well, it just depends. I mean, usually,
I'm not a threat to.
not at all.
No. I like older guys, honestly. Okay? This was a dumb choice. It was a little enticing. Okay? That's it. I made a bad choice.
And
I would never do this again.
right, and I mean, obviously, bad choices can end you up in bad situations, right? Like, you got to be smarter than this. You can't be out here just talking this way. Like, it's illegal to even talk to someone that tells you that they're only turning, right? Like, you say this is, you never done it, it's your first time, but like, you struggling from any mental, like, health issues? You're not.
No.
So you made this decision under a clear conscience.
Sure.
Like, you understood fully what you were doing, that you could be changing a life.
Yeah.
Right? Because you even said to him, maybe if we like each other's vibe and we like each other, we're gonna, what, continue to do this? And make this a regular thing, is what you said in your words?
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would hope that because we live so close that maybe we could be a regular thing if we like each other. But I'm not forcing you. But I was just tested and I have my results, so that I can show you. You see what I'm saying? You see how this is, like, this is wild, man.
It is.
Like, I'm not sure if, I know you're being so open and honest, but I don't think you understand the magnitude of what you've
Trust
done.
me, I do.
You know? Like, this is very dangerous. You could have showed up, this would have been a person, you could have changed their life.
Yeah.
You get that, right?
Sure.
And you don't care?
Of course I care.
Well, if you care, why are you here? Like, if you knew all that, why are you doing it?
Like I said, bad choice.
But bad choices, like, a bad choice is something small. This ain't a bad choice. This is a crime. Like, this is
a crime. It is a bad decision on my choice.
You know? Like,
on my behalf. It's a bad decision.
This is a real issue.
But I don't need you, like, repeating yourself to me. You know? I'm not
but you're coming to me to...
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm trying to break it
telling
down to
you
make
that
sure
I have
that
never done
I
this
can look at
before.
you and say, you know what, this guy's probably never going to do this again.
Do I look like a threat to society?
I mean, listen, nobody, you can't go off looks. Did you see the kid that just got caught in Lake Worth, real kid, trying to... Yeah, but, sorry, it was...
We're behind his car, back up.
Oh, here.
Sorry about that.
Like, it's...
Already did.
Oh. It's like, it's... Here. It's just hard. Listen, man, come here. I've caught probably over 100 different online, and there's always different answers, but down at the end of it, it's always the same excuse that I get. You got nothing, like no weapons, are you? No, I don't know. Listen, man, you gotta realize it. You know, you came here to do a dangerous thing. All right. I'm just making sure.
I guess what he's trying to say is, you know, we just want to make sure, like, we're not here to harass you or say
Bro,
this and that or
you've probably seen the videos, right? The guys get
course I've
harassed.
seen it.
Yeah, we're not
guys
doing that.
getting beat up.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That's not our issue.
I thought of that my whole way here.
Yeah, we're not doing that. That's not what we're doing.
Yes, you are.
What, beating you up? No, we're not.
No, that's not what.
Oh, no, you're talking about catching, like doing this? Yeah. Yeah, we help the organization that monitors the online activity.
What
and
organization?
People vs. Preds. They do online activity between and adults, and then they contact us, and then we come up and we're the ones who make sure that, or yeah, we call law enforcement and we turn in the evidence, and they go and do their search warrant, and they take care of it from there. And listen, my goal in life is not to ruin people's lives. That's not my goal, but my goal is to protect, right? And when I'm reading these things and you're saying I want to breed with you to a 13-year-old or asking him if he would like that, and then he tells you I don't even know what that means, and then you say it's me inside you, raw, no condom, and then you're so open to talk, like you're 40-something years old and you're talking to a 13-year-old like that, and how do I know when you leave here you aren't around your everyday job? I know you do your, but how do I know like you're not around other kids? And what if there's a that you're around that you're like, what's up? And you're talking to him and
Not. Do nothing for me. It's not something that I.
so then why when if you have access to any man you want, any grown up, why when this guy says, hey, I'm
Like I
turning,
said, enticing. For it was just enticing.
but you said it was hot. You said it was like, so that's what I'm saying. Like you're attracted to it a little bit, the idea of a 13-year-old.
Not so much. It was a bad choice.
So then what
Bad
is it? The
decision.
urge is, I know you're saying enticing.
I don't have an urge. There's no urge.
There's no urge.
There's no urge.
So there's nothing that got you excited to make you come here. Why'd you buy that?
For him, he wanted it.
I know, but why would you do all those things if there was no reward for
He's
you? I know. Listen, Shane. Obviously, we're thinking logical, right? But I'm saying, why would you go through all this? Why would you drive here? Why would you take a shower? Why would you get ready? Why would you do all this for a 13-year-old? And you keep on saying he's just a kid, but that's my point. You're doing all that for a kid. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
You get why I'm breaking it down? And I'm,
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, you want to talk to me over here?
Yeah, that's fine. Here you go. You guys you can tell them what you're doing here.
So, what's going on?
Came in here.
When did the conversation start?
Tuesday. Yeah. So they've been talking.
I just need a. I'm really.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be a lot.
I know. I think he can explain. He came here to meet who he thought was a.
This.
Yeah. I'm 43.
You don't want to explain them, or you want me to explain? I mean, you're here doing it.
You should think you're trying to push that. You're
Yeah.
homeless.
And then I can show you the probable cause of where it is.
Never done this before.
You have his phone on him right now?
Yeah. That's his one car over there.
What exactly led up to you coming here and these guys knowing that you would be here?
This kid? Wrote to me.
You had that phone and then you used it with your kid?
Okay. No, I'll get.
How do you know where I live?
How do you think?
You.
That's irrelevant, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
came here to meet a. And then he texted him saying that you brought Connor food. That's
You got a Miranda card? Read him his Miranda rights. So at this time, you're not free to leave. You understand me?
Alright, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. Knowing your rights as I've read them to you, are you willing to talk to me without an attorney present?
What's your name? Shane. What's your last name? Can I have it? Do you have a phone on you? I need that as well. Is this the only phone you have on you? Are you sure? Am I allowed to look in your bag? You give me permission?
There's the condoms.
Hernandez. He's been Mirandized.
Well, it's 14.
Yeah. I have his DL on him. Or his DL with him.
Want me to take the deal?
Yeah, starting now it's 14.
Yep. So what brings you to Wawa, sir?
Can you send me the book?
Came to meet a boy. The name of the boy you came to meet?
I was told his name.
How were you communicating with via a cell phone provider, via an app, just straight text?
Yeah, straight text.
And what was the name of this boy? Did he tell you how old he was? How old is he? And how old are you?
43.
Okay. So you came to Wawa from where?
Point.
Where do you live?
I'm on.
That's not anywhere close to here. That's like West Pointing, right?
Yeah.
This is East Pointing?
20 minutes away.
Okay. So you drove 20 minutes. It's what time of night? 11 o'clock? To meet a 14-year-old boy? 13-year-old boy? For what?
Under the impression I had no intention.
You came to meet a 13-year-old boy for you drove 20 minutes from your address, okay, to meet a 13-year-old boy at Wawa for but you didn't have intentions of having sex with him?
No.
You have condoms in your bag. What are those for? Is bad. Right?
Yeah.
So when you met up with what was your intention?
I wasn't gonna leave here.
communicating with, correct? Did you not state in the text message, I want to you, verbatim? And here you are, 11 o'clock at night, to meet a 13-year-old boy, you're a 43-year-old man, and you have condoms in your bag. But you weren't going to leave here.
No.
So you stated you wanted to have sex with him. You came here to have sex with him. You have condoms with you to have sex with him. But you weren't going to have sex with him? Make it make sense, brother.
On my drive here, I realized that, this was bad.
So why did you still come? Why are you here now? I'm giving you the opportunity.
I came because I told her that I was coming, and that's why I decided that I wasn't going to leave here. I wasn't going to go anywhere with it. I wasn't going to have him in my car. I wasn't going to go anywhere with him. I was going to sit here.
But you brought condoms.
Sure. Doesn't mean I was going to use them. I wasn't going to have sex with him here.
But in the text messages, you said you.
Sure.
I wanna you.
That was before. That was earlier today.
You weren't gonna have
I came
him
here.
Where were you gonna have sex with him?
I came with him. I came here because I told him that I was coming. I decided that it was a bad decision.
So if you decided on the way here that it was a bad decision, why didn't you turn around and head back the other way?
Bad choice. Bad decision.
Pretty bad decision.
Sure. Absolutely.
You ever done this before? First time, right?
I've never done this before.
First time, right?
First time.
You've never communicated with a for before?
Never.
What's your phone number? So just to clarify and make sure we're on the same page, what was your exact reason for coming here?
I was trying to befriend the kid. He gave me some story about being young and being gay, and I know what that's like. So I felt bad for the kid. So maybe I figured if I could talk to him a little bit and sort of.
Let me guess, you were gonna mentor him, right?
Isn't trying to be a mentor, but maybe just give him some advice. That's it.
Like I said, you brought 3 condoms with you.
Sure.
Okay.
That's his phone?
Yeah. Draw your pattern for me without removing the phone from my hand. I don't even see anything. I just want to verify. Is it in airplane mode?
No.
Can you put it in airplane mode? That's airplane mode, right?
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. We're taking your phone as evidence. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No? Yes? Maybe? So the address on your license is the correct address? There's no other address that you can just stay at or reside at? Who all lives at the address with you?
My parents.
Yeah, so it's 3 people. You, your mom, and your dad?
My parents and my cousin.
Your cousin. So 4 people total?
Go see what that is.
It's sumatriptan. I suffer from migraines.
Okay. I'll look and see what it is, okay? you have dry skin?
That's Joe.
Oh,
You need gloves?
I'm good.
Do you like Mountain Dew and hot Cheetos? So why did you buy those?
It was for him.
Those for- Did he make that request to you over the text?
Yo, 40-year-old dude at 11:50 at night coming to meet a year-old boy, brings condom and lubes. Crazy. Shout out to people for spreads. Great work. I gotta get going though, guys.
I believe you've spoken to one of my sergeants before.
Yeah. And one of us needs before this is the way it worked out the time.
I got you. Well, so in regards to how we move forward with this, so as long as it's the phones that you see as evidence, sure she wants to get involved. All right, listen. Here's your license. You waiting for the thing?
What did you say it was?
What?
The pill.
Sumatriptan.
What's that for?
Migraines.
Okay, is that prescribed? Where's the prescription bottle?
In my house.
Is it a controlled substance?
Do you need a prescription for it? Can you get it over the counter?
No.
You need to get a prescription.
Is it a controlled substance?
Yeah.
So why do you not have it in a prescription bottle?
Because it's, I get it like bulk, so I just travel with it and just take this. It's convenient.
Life could have been changed tonight. Do you have anything else? Do you have any other questions? Anything you want to say? You're free to go.
What about my phone?
It's coming with us.
Why?
Because it's now evidence.
That's my property.
I understand. It's now evidence
It's
of
been
a crime.
seized. It's been seized. So while it is still your property,
Do
we
I
have-
get it back?
right now, tonight, no.
Do I get it back eventually?
Eventually, after everything's said and done, you could probably have your phone back.
Yeah, it is now evidence of a crime.
So when do I get my phone back?
That-
when our investigation is done.
Stay away from.
What was the phone number used?
Let me.
Sean, can you do me a favor? Can you grab his license plate? Yep.
Yeah.
Quick.
We got it. So.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, he does. We have.
Appreciate it.
Yep. So we didn't chat with him. The decoy did, the guy that runs it. But
Yeah.
I don't know what number. Here, let's call him right now. And you guys want to do our sworn statements while we're here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Or else I'll have Detective Joseph calling us saying,
Oh, I still
got
gotta
it. Yeah,
go
you still
in.
got to go do your other one.
Yeah, bro. I work so much that it's hard. Like,
I'm drawing him like, what am I? Oh yeah, I'm calling him.
Monday.
It's called decoy.
Dude, he was a little sassy, like we were the problem. We made the mistake. Yo.
Hey, they just took his phone and everything. I'm with the cops right now. They want to know your info, like which phone number you used to talk with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Officer Hernandez.
He was texting me on.
Alright, and then can I get your name and information, sir?
I can send a picture of my ID into your email if you'd like.
Sure. You ready for my email?
Yep.
It's gonna be
Do you have a case number?
yeah, here, let me write it down right now.
Go ahead. And the detectives have all my info already, but yeah, I'll definitely send you.
Rob 10, before case number Rob.
That's fine. It is now.
Alright, check.
That is the last time.
And
I'm
then
gonna
just
tell you.
for mine, since I
Okay?
can, so
If I
since you're
were
in our
you,
system, just your
I'd
first
get
and
in
last
your
name
car
so I
and
can pull you up.
Can you not tell
Okay.
me how to get home from here?
Take point straight.
Sorry, man. It is what it is.
Sorry.
You know what's
Gotcha.
those cars have GPS. He's just, I bet you he has
What was
someone
that
on his
phone
phone
number
that he
for?
shouldn't have, and he does. He's trying to get under
His phone number? Is that
He
the
was
same
sitting
one he's
there
talking
thinking of
about?
an excuse on how to get his
The
phone.
same
Yep,
one.
it's the same one. Alright, beautiful.
What's he doing?
He wanted his phone. He's like, I don't know how to get back home. Bro, you know how to get back home.
Is he 40-something years old?
Bro, there's a GPS. My brother has the same car. There's a GPS in that car. You can use a GPS. Like it has.
Bro, that was so wild. Homie looks at me and goes, I'm 43, I live with my parents, and I work at... He's like, you think I want to be here doing this? What does any of that mean?
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, guys, another pred down. Shout out to Boynton PD for all that they do. Law enforcement here is absolutely incredible. Can't thank them enough. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep on catching these preds. This guy still hasn't left. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, shout out to People vs. Preds for everything they do. All right, guys, we're out. Peace.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. You guys see what I'm talking about there? Like, that's why I use that 8 Mile reference in the beginning of the video if you missed it. He just kind of, he admits everything, kind of just says, yes, you're right. And, you know, unless you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. It kind of gets hard to keep asking them questions when they're just so open, you know? And then they're looking at me like, all right, now what? And I'm like, you know, and the whole time I've already called the cops, obviously, so I'm just sitting there like, that's why, like, I kind of mumble sometimes, or, I mean, maybe not mumble, but, like, I repeat the same question. I kind of just have, you know, small talk, just stalling guys, trying to waste time until the cops get there, and because that's obviously the most important thing is to keep them there. So that's why I don't verbally attack them. That's why it's not, that's why I don't do all these things that a lot of you guys comment and say I should do, because these guys would just walk away and then everything would be ruined. And what's the point to just verbally attack someone so they can get in their car? And, you know, it's just not how this works. You know, a lot of you guys say, I don't know how you stay so calm, or why you're so nice to them. You guys, this is like it's like a process on how this works. And this is a process I've figured out on my own, right? Like, I don't know how other catchers do it or what they do exactly, but I find talking to them and just trying to reason with them is the best way. That's how they, you know, they feel most comfortable. They want to open up. They want to talk. I mean, obviously, you guys think I want to sit there and have conversations with these people? Like, no. But if it means to get them to open up and maybe expose some deeper things that they've done or are doing that could potentially protect a child's life in the future, then I'll talk to them for hours. You know, I'll treat them like a civilian, or I don't want to say friend, but like I won't be disrespectful to them, you know, if they're gonna talk to me and open up and be honest. Now, if they start lying to me, yeah, then it gets a little bit, you know, I get a little bit more stern, I guess you could say. But yeah, guys, you know, they're not gonna just open up and talk if I come at them a certain way. They're gonna shell up or just get in their car and leave and be like, screw you, dude, I don't gotta hear this. But when you talk to them and you let them know, like, hey, I'm not cops, just want to have a conversation. They can definitely get involved though if you wanted to go that route, but we can just talk. It's the best way for them to just kind of like, all right, cool, let's talk. And I'm finding the best success with that method of just slowing it down and not trying to be so hostile with them, because it really gets nowhere. I mean, when you fight fire with fire, it usually doesn't turn out good, you know? So, yeah, but these ones, rewatching this, it's all I could think. I was like, oh man, people don't understand how it feels. They're gonna think, what is going on? Like, why is he asking questions like this? Why is he saying that, you know? But is what it is. These catches happen. Big shout out to PvP. He decoyed this catch. Go check him out, guys. He's the man. He's done, I feel like, more in this community than anybody, and I could be wrong, but in my opinion, you know, and I really haven't met a whole lot or talked to a bunch of them, but from the ones I know, you know, like, PvP's up there as one of the most solid ones out there, and he's doing really great work, and he deserves all the credit. He deserves all the, you know, go check out his Rumble, check out his page. I think on Instagram it's Tim Johnson, and some numbers. Just go to my following, type in Tim Johnson, it'll pop up, or look in some of my videos, my tag videos. He's pretty much the one that's decoyed most of my catches. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to my man Chris. You guys, Chris is one of those friends that don't come around often. He's a good dude, and he deserves all the good in the world. But big shout out to Chris. That's my guy. And shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Please comment on these videos. Tell me whatever if there's something you don't like about me, whatever, comment it. Let me put it in there, because your comments help circulate these videos, and it helps expose these guys to the max, and that's the second best thing other than a conviction. And you guys would be surprised how much these videos help people, and people reach out and tell me, like, yo, because of your video, you know, fill in the blank. So yeah, guys, let's help these videos circulate, and let's keep on protecting children. Appreciate you guys. 561 PC. Peace.